Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi, baby.
Dee-Lovely.
Hello, my name is Miss Dee-Lovely. Welcome to Dee-Lusions with Grandeur.
We're going to go into eyes, which I would like to say I get complimented on a lot. The eyes are the window to your soul, and eye makeup, well, although it can be overpowering, can also be a way to put some amazing decorative touches to your eyes. Now I'm going to use the same loose powder that's very light that I dusted on my cheeks, and I'm going to highlight my eyelid. Now, when I do this, I do raise my eyelid, and that can be used in many different looks that try to replicate the classic Marilyn Monroe bedroom eye, but generally, if you're raising your eyebrows, you should try to master a shape to raise your eyelid as well. And I only do that right inside the bridge of the nose and about halfway into my eye, because with the eye makeup that I do as a part of my signature look, you focus the darker colors on the outer corner of your eye, as you'll see. So once I've done that, I am going to do a variation of what is called the cut crease. You want to start right inside the bridge of your nose, and as I said earlier, if you raise your eyebrows considerably, it helps to contour a shape right inside the bridge of your nose to make it look as though your bone shape raises a bit more. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the illusion using several different colors that I have a considerably heavier eyelid than I actually do. Okay, so as you can see, I have not stuck to just a half moon shape, because nobody's eyelids, unless you're maybe Janice from the Muppet Show, nobody's eyelids are a perfect half moon. They definitely have, it's more appealing to have a shape that goes up right inside the bridge of the nose and then gradually slanting downwards. And so once I've used my first color, I'm going to go in with a second, and you can definitely do the darker color all along the shape that you've done, but for the purposes of this tutorial and to demonstrate how leaving the darker colors on the outer edge of the eye opens your eye up. So I'm going to start about halfway in and very lightly blend outwards, continuing the same line that I've already done. And you're going to blend. And then I use darker even further out, and I'm actually going to go back to my cheek color and put a little bit more on because I know that I'm going to be using darker colors, and if I don't have a solid dusting there to catch the colors, I'm going to have a problem. So I'm going to go back through, put that heavy dusting on again that I can brush off later, and I am going to go to my third color and start a little bit further out. And as you can see, it creates depth. And once you're doing this, if you find that it's a little bit heavier than you want it to be, you can go through it with your loose powder and just a brush and lighten it up a little bit. But I wouldn't do that any past this point because I'm actually going to go in with black now. And black, of all the colors, is definitely the hardest to correct. So you want to be careful when you're working with black. But for the purpose of this look that I'm doing, I'm also going to add the blend to the outer edge of my eyelid, and in addition to the crease. And it's going to give you even more depth because leaving lighter colors on the inside of your eyelid and fading out to dark really makes your eyes pop. And we'll also talk about what can be done on the inner corners underneath. But for this, just to ensure that I don't have too many mistakes or really overdo this, if there is such a thing as overdoing drag makeup, I'm going to switch to a smaller brush that will allow for a little bit more control of the dark color. And as you can see, I do use a little V-shape to finish the absolute outer edge of the eyelid. And if you want to go back through to touch up any of the earlier colors that you've used just to make a better blend, you can do that. Just make sure that if you're using your black brush, always be sure to remember to clean it and wipe it off thoroughly before you go in to any other area. Okay, now we're going to talk about eyeliner. And unfortunately, I will not use pencil eyeliner. I can give some points on how you can use it, but I am an absolute stickler for me personally to use liquid eyeliner, and I'll explain why. Liquid eyeliners come in a variety of different forms, most predominantly either in a small pot like this, for which you apply it with a almost like a felt tip. That's good. A lot of people tend to find it easier to work with. It gives a little bit more control. But if you are a little bit more confident and perhaps artistically talented, you can use the applicator that is a very small brush. I love this. It's always served me very well. Liquid eyeliner was the first cosmetic I picked up when I was about 15 years old, and I've never turned back. I continually boast that I could do perfect liquid eyeliner while sitting on a spin cycle on a washing machine. But liquid eyeliner is very tricky. There aren't really any rules, but when you start out, if you're not confident in using it, I would definitely recommend practice, and less is more. You can always add more later, but start out very small. Now, if you're doing a look similar to what I'm demonstrating so far, we're going to continue with the concept of opening up the eye by remaining light on the inside and gradually fading darker. And as I really love the classic 60s cat eye, I'm going to do that on my face right now. Alright, so as you can see, I've finished the liquid eyeliner as I like to do it. Again, the line should always start thin and get wider once you reach the part of the middle of your eye, right above your pupil, and then you can fan it out in any thickness and direction you want. But if you have used the tip with the stencil on your temple, it really helps to follow that same line. Keep living more gloriously through glitter, 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 glitter.
Hello. 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 My name is
Dee-Lovely.